Right.
Okay. Now, who else you know that has one of these wherever they go? Come on, Pastor. All right.
How do you, Chris?
All right, in B flat. Sorry. All right. So B flat. They play a song very simply, just kind of play a real bouncy. So I'm gonna show you what that is, but that's mainly with the chords. Right. What a fellowship. Right up to the 4. Right to tertiary 4. We should put the diamond in there.
Which B flat did you play?
B flat. First inversion.
Yeah.
Yeah. First inversion. And just kind of like you were doing, just 1, 4, 1. Real churchy, just how you feel. I mean, that's how they were doing it. It wasn't nothing perfect. 1 and 2. It's just.
Yeah, they're going. Okay.
Yeah, listen, he was just really. Not even perfect. He wasn't playing so perfect and pretty. It's just kind of. So take a listen to it. I'm gonna show you that in 1 second. But let's get this bass. So what a fellowship for a fellowship. Back to the 1. Leaning on the ever 2 up to the 5. That's all he was doing. Now once you get comfortable, you get with it. He was adding a couple of lines here and there, but for the most part, this is all he was following. So one more time. What a fellowship. So you see I kept going. What a fellowship. Up to the 4. What to the 4 twice. Back up to the 1. Lean back up to the 1. Now I'm going up to the 2. So that's A, B flat, B. A, B flat, B, C. We learned those already. Wherever you're going, it's 3 half steps. You should be there. So 4 notes. So from 1 to the 2, it should be A, B flat, B, C.
Okay.
1 to the F. It don't matter what the note is. It's just that. That's how you run the bass. Preliminary. Once you come with that, you can add some other stuff. So
right.
What? Last time. What? Sorry. A fellowship up to the 4. Back up to the leaning on. Going up to the 2. Up to the 5. Back up to the 1. Up to the 4. And then E. That's going to be the E diminished. Peace of mind.
How did you get to the you were?
Walk right up to the 4.
Okay, then
The second time around is what a fellowship, what a peace of mind, leaning on. You can do 2 options, the everlasting arm, right? Or you say a peace of mind. You say leaning on the everlasting arm. All right, so just get that in mind. Let's switch the chords. The chords are so simple, of course. We always start with the first inversion most of the time, right? And then, of course, with the first inversion chord, you got the full chord right there, right? It's begging you, 4 chord, E flat is right there. And then that little churchy little thing, and he was wearing it out however he wanted to do it. So you got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's all over the 1. That's typical, and that's old school.
That?
That's old school all day. Okay.
Okay. He's playing that, right? From the 4.
This is over the 1. This is over the 1. All these 4 chords, these 3 chords are over the 1. Right. So now you don't have to say 1, 2, 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3. What are you playing?
The B flat chord is number 1, first inversion. B flat chord is first one. E flat, root is second. The third chord is just when you play the 5, flat 7, and the 1. Okay, that's an indie key, so you want to get used to that. Okay, that's not going to change. It adds a little churchy to whatever you're playing. 3 notes, they're right next to each other. Again, 5 of that key, the flat 7, which is in this case A flat, because the 7 will be A flat, and then the 1, B flat, the octave. Right, so. and play it like that. He's not playing perfect. It's just he fitting it in there. In other words, so you just gotta play with it. Right? So now the second chord is the D flat chord. That's a dominant. So we're gonna make sure you put a D flat on that E flat chord. So you can that's old school. If you play a straight E flat chord, put a D flat.
Playing the seventh. Or
play E
playing
flat.
The D flat instead of the E flat, or playing both.
Play E flat chord and just add a D flat on the bottom.
Okay.
That's churchy all day. Okay. Back to the one. That's the chord is not perfect, but that's what they kept playing. That's why I had to listen to it a couple times. But in context, it keeps it churchy. So that's the E, A flat, B flat, D flat over C. And you take that chord down, and then you take that chord down a half step. Every note down a half step, which takes you to E flat, G A C. E flat, G A C. While you're walking up to the F. So the ever. That's when you're walking up to the 2. Back to the 1. Up. Back up to the 4. Stay low. Go to the mid. Back to the. Just change that one note. Take the E flat to E natural. Play E bass. That's the diminish. All you're doing. When you go to the 4 chord, remember it's easy. 4 chord. Put the D flat on the bottom. So you're playing 4 notes.
Right.
And then now, when you go to the diminish, take the E flat to E natural with an E bass, E natural bass 2.
Okay.
Then you got the 1 chord over F, same 1 chord. What inversion? Same inversion. First inversion. Play that diminished chord though. C, E flat, G flat, and A with a G flat bass. C, E flat, G flat, A with a G flat bass. To that G minor chord you heard, D, G, B flat with a G bass. Now, here's where you got 2 options. You can say the everlast, right? Which is what? 1 chord over the 3. What 1 chord? The same 1 chord we've been playing. So over the D, 2nd chord, and this is almost like an E flat chord. It's really a C minor chord though. C is up top. So E flat, G, C with E flat bass.
Okay. E flat bass, right?
E flat bass, E A D flat with an E bass. Now I'm in second inversion B flat, D F.
Can you do the one before that?
E A D flat with an E bass.
Okay.
E A D flat with an E bass.
Okay.
F B flat D with an F bass. E flat, G A C again, or still over F.
Right.
To the B flat. So they give you I'm still bouncing the bass. No, actually, no, it didn't go to the 1. It only went to the 1 the first time. The everlasting. That's how it ends, and then starts over. So you're going to hear this. So listen, the first time, oh, fellowship, what a divine thing, the everlasting arm up to the what a fellowship, what a diminish, the everlasting arm. They start on that. They start on the F again.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know that. I think my church sang a little bit different. My church thing, sometimes your church sing a little different. Yeah, so I think that's what happened, because this time I was like, oh, that's what they really did. All right, cool. So now let's just have fun with it. It's easy, right? Let's have fun with it.
Everything's easy for you.
So now what I do is you can stay right there. Either way, you're still going to sound really good. But a lot of times I'll just play an octave. The B flat is on top. I put the B flat on the bottom. That's it. It just makes it sound a little more forward. Say what it got. But I mean, both of them sound good. So it's
Right.
just my personal preference. I'm just letting you know.
Mm.
So if you see me doing something, say, "What's he playing?" I'm playing the exact same thing. One chord, four chord. F. You got the B flat on the bottom.
Yeah.
And I'm not necessarily saying 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. I'm just any one of those three chords will work. You got to get comfortable playing them. So when they sound good to you, they sound good to everybody. But he's not necessarily just saying. He's just kind of playing it, you know. So let's see what happens. So then walk back to the one.
Back to the one.
There you go. You stay there twice.
So he ends up on a 4 before he goes to the 1.
Yeah, so then it starts over.
Okay.
Now the other thing that they did too, that kind of sound. E flat, G flat, B flat, C is my chord. E flat, G flat, B flat, C with a G flat bass. So leaning on the ever. That's the first thing I gave you, but leaning on the ever. So here the concept. Sorry. I'm coming right out at the same time. One diminished chord. Did that too.
Mm-hmm.
So very simple.
So they changed the chord.
Yeah, I didn't. They did. So
right,
that's yeah. They did that, which I think sounded pretty good. But they did it like a couple times. Yeah. F, a 5, 4, minor 3, 2, 1.
Octaves.
Yes. So you just get more comfortable, just get a little more rhythm.
Yeah, octaves.
Yeah. Same chords. So.
Just bounce, see the chords around.
He played very free. It wasn't a restricted, like, as I listened to him, he wasn't necessarily just playing. Sometimes it is like that. But in this particular song, he just kind of kept just playing it. As long as it fit, as long as he went up to the 4. is just 6 up to the 1. So you say, you do that too. So what, 1, 3, 5, 6, 1. That's all I'm doing. So what, you do that too. My bass, 1, 3, off the E flat, G, E flat, C, D flat, and then we'll go back. C, G.
That's a nice stretch, right?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you don't have to hold your hand like that. Right? So you don't have to just yeah, so just so I start here, I'll try to make sure my thumb lands on G, and I'm already ready to cross that over. Makes it very easy versus trying to constrict your hand. So yeah, sometimes we do that. If I say every place, I tell people to stretch their hands over those notes. But in this situation, because it moves a little bit differently, I wouldn't hold my hand like this.
Moving faster too.
It only goes to the 6 the second time. Sorry about that. Sometimes I walk up. It does that walk up to the 6 on the second time. A couple times I just did it on the first one, so you might hear that. Is that all right?
Yeah.
And we'll just see what we can add to that. But I don't want to give too much, and then you get the foundation, get this under your hand, and we can see if we can add some other little. See if we can add some other little lines or something in there.
Yeah.
Little things like that. We'll see if we can add to it next week, just to spice it up a little bit.
And then my fingers loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, they'll loosen them up, so I don't want to put too much stuff on there. The song is easy. Get it comfortable so you can play it old school like he did. We call it old school. It's not perfect. A lot of stuff today I think is too perfect. He played very free. It's just like, hey, almost like his chords weren't like super perfect played. No, he was just like, hey, don't it sound right?
Yeah.
He wasn't running the bass, so. But yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like he's running the keyboard. Rather the keyboard running him.
Yep. Is that all right?
Yes, quite all right.